Donald Trump's cabinet is taking shape with the swearing-in of his controversial pick for Defence Secretary. North America Bureau Chief Jade Macmillan is in Washington and joins us. Hi, Jade. So Pete Hegseth, narrowly confirmed by the Senate.
Yeah, this was a late night vote on Capitol Hill, Tom. It was really uncertain right until the very last minute whether Pete Hegseth would find enough support in the chamber to be confirmed as Defence Secretary, given the controversies that he has faced throughout this confirmation process. He has denied allegations of sexual assault and excessive drinking. He had rejected concerns that he wasn't qualified for this job. Republicans control the Senate, but only with a narrow margin. And so Pete Hegseth couldn't afford to lose too much support from within his own side. The Senate in the US system, given the power to effectively sign off on a president's cabinet picks. In the end, 3 Republicans voted against him, including the party's former leader in the Senate, Mitch McConnell. That left the chamber split down the middle. There was a dramatic moment where the Vice President, J.D. Vance, then cast a tie-breaking vote in Mr. Hegseth's favour, only the second time that that has happened for a cabinet nominee. But he's been sworn in today and he used that ceremony to outline his priorities to promise an overhaul of the Pentagon.
Restore the warrior ethos in everything that we do, rebuild our military, and reestablish deterrence. We don't want to fight wars. We want to deter them, as you said, and we want to end them responsibly. But if we need to fight them, we're going to bring overwhelming and decisive force to close with and destroy the enemy and bring our boys home.
OK, Pete Hegseth there, and narrowly confirmed by the Senate. Jay, this was one of Donald Trump's most high-profile appointments, but where's the rest of his cabinet up to?
Well, the Senate has today confirmed Kristi Noem, the former South Dakota governor, as the new Secretary of Homeland Security. We've also seen John Ratcliffe confirmed as CIA Director, and Marco Rubio, the former Florida Senator, has already started work as the Secretary of State. So we're seeing these cabinet appointments, as you say, start to take shape. There are further controversial picks to come, including former presidential candidate and known vaccine skeptic Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's been tapped to lead the Department of Health and Human Services. Another controversial one likely to be Tulsi Gabbard, the former Democrat who's been put forward as the Director of National Intelligence. But Pete Hegseth really was one of the most controversial picks. His confirmation process really was seen as a test of Donald Trump's influence on Capitol Hill. So the president and his allies are likely looking at this as a political victory and perhaps a sign of what's to come. The president is in Las Vegas today, having visited disaster zones in North Carolina and California yesterday. He is facing criticism over a decision to fire 17 people who'd been in Inspector General roles in federal government agencies. These are watchdog positions. They've been terminated immediately, despite laws stating that Congress needs to be given 30 days notice. As we've seen from Donald Trump in this first week of his second term, though, there is a determination to be seen to be moving quickly to implement his agenda, and he's certainly pushing the boundaries of his executive powers in the process.